Hi everybody and welcome back. Do you know what today is? Today is our next aquascaping class, and we are here at Fish Gallery in Dallas at the Addison location. And we have got 20 new excited aquascapers coming in here to learn how to set up their shrimp tank. Aquarium has provided these 7.9 gallon kits. It comes with a lid, a light, a filter, a heater. We're providing substrate, hardscape, and plants. And then at the end of this, when they take their tanks home, they'll get a coupon to come back and get 6 free shrimp once the tank gets cycled. These things have been so much fun. If you're not here today, you are missing out on the fun. But hopefully we'll see you on the next one. So let's get started. Welcome to Fish Gallery. This is our third aquascaping class. So before we get started, can we send a huge shout out to Fish Gallery for allowing us to get together and take advantage of this today. Can we give everybody a big round? Jesse, Tom, the entire staff over there, they're incredible over here, and they're gonna be so excited to be helping you with this. I'm gonna kind of get you started. I'll be able to move around the class and answer any kind of questions and help you kind of overcome any obstacles that you come across. But this is all about having fun. If you were gonna set up a shrimp tank, what are the key elements that a shrimp needs? Anybody know? And water. What? There you go, hiding places. Anything else? Algae, yes. So that's where I was gonna go. Every surface in a shrimp tank has all the elements that those shrimp need to eat. The biofilm grows on everything. Moss is probably its favorite catalyst, I guess, if it would. Every plant, every piece of wood, every rock, every surface of the substrate, and every surface of the tank is what these shrimp are gonna be living off of. So you wanna think of like the more surface area that you create for these shrimp, the more food that they're gonna have. If you were gonna choose Neocaridina shrimp versus Caridina shrimp, you would need to be cognizant of what rocks that you are using in each tank because of the hardness of the water. So if you are already set in your head that you're gonna do Caridina, that's the one that you probably have to be more concerned about, right? So Caridina are a harder species of shrimp that you need to be more concerned about the elements in the tank. Neocaridinas are incredibly beautiful and forgiving, I guess, and they'll pretty much go in any other situation. If I'm looking at your tank, let's say you wanna do a triangle. It would be, this is the area you want to hardscape and plant in. You would leave this area open. And the reason you want this, whatever the highest point, you want it to be over the 3rd mark of the tank, okay? You want this to be the highest point. Closer to the top, the better when it comes to aquascaping because of the sense of depth that you are creating. But so triangle is 1. If you wanted to do 2, you could do a second one. You just want this one to be lower than this one because you want this to scale down, okay? It could be a V shape, but you still want one of them to be much bigger than the other. It doesn't have to be all rock. It could be rock and wood. You know what I mean? And then your plants are also going to be filling in that section. So you don't have to have all of the hardscape filled all the way up. You just want elements of it to reach up into that tank because that's going to give you the height and the depth perception that you're looking for. You want your substrate to be higher in the back here. The reason for that is when you're looking at the front of the tank, it will seem like that whatever you're looking at goes way back into the distance. Larger things will be placed in the front and smaller things will be placed in the back. And that'll give you the perception of depth. Are we ready to have fun? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's get started. The dilemma.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out it like, so I want like bigger plants in back, and then maybe some smaller things in front.
Okay, so you're gonna be planting into this?
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna need to be, a little bit deep there. And you're not gonna be planting anything in the center?
No.
Okay, so that's where your sand's gonna be.
Yeah, but the sand's on top of this too.
Yes, right. So that's why I was gonna say, you don't necessarily have to have the full depth in aqua soil because your sand's gonna be over the top of it, and that's gonna be the base that's holding the plant in. Okay. The roots just need to get to the food. So do you want the sand to be visible or the aqua soil to be visible from the front of the tank?
So probably more the sand.
Okay, so what I would do is I would scoot this back.
Okay.
And what I would do is scoot it all the way back right now.
Okay.
Get a layer of sand in here.
Okay.
And then you can bank this back up towards it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you can come back and cap the rest of it of sand when you get it to the level that you want.
So we're trying to make kind of like a forest scene. So we have our tree here. We chose different kinds of anubias and buse just to have different textures and colors for different growths of leaves. And then we chose these bushy ones to go in the back. I have a lot of planted tanks, but I'm kind of a more is more person, and I just don't really tend to have a thought process between whenever I make it. I just add plants, and then in a month remove plants. So I kind of wanted to try and do something with a little bit more intention.
So this tank, it's going to be like a shrimp and a betta fish tank. I'm going to add some water lilies that'll come out from the top, and then some of my pothos propagations I'll have coming out from here somewhere, but I really like a tall tank where it's like sky, middle, and then the floor. And then, yeah, just something a little bit more abstract, but I think as time goes on and how the greenery fills out, it'll be more beautiful in time. Thank you, Fish Gallery, for hosting this.
Big thanks to Fish Gallery for putting on this event and having us here tonight. This has been super fun.
Thank you to the Fish Gallery.